What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to, you guessed it, Joe's News and Views, because News and Views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Before I jump in and get ass, let's first off, what's going on, Belize? Guess what? You part of the game. Definitely getting a wrench. Let's thank everybody again for the update on the membership. We are now at 10 members, baby. 10. 10 members. We at 10 members. Guys, join the membership on YouTube while you can. I don't know if YouTube going to ban me sooner or later because I'm so raw. But until then, get on the membership program. It's $2 a month. If you really want to get that real raw content, go on over to Locals where I talk that shit. Where you ain't got to worry about YouTube, any of that. And it's $8 a month. And buddy, I go into detail. It's like the old school Eddie Murphy before he became woke. Oh my God, guys. Sorry for not being on this morning. It's been a crazy, crazy couple of days. My son's birthday party is this weekend. And let me tell you, when you got a 17-year-old excited about his first low country boil with his friends coming over, yeah, you're going to be a busy ass dude. But I love my son and my children, all of them. I thank God for them every day. And I don't give a damn about not giving up my time so I can be able to spend time with them, because children are precious. So you have to be able to enjoy, especially when they're 17 and 18 and they come to you and say, I want to hang out with you, mom and dad. You better appreciate that shit. Because usually at 17 and 18, the stories we've been doing, they're too busy getting their criminal badges going. So with that out the way, let's start about Joe Biden. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Y'all, you ever seen a train wreck happen in front of you? Like literally in real time, or a car accident, a real bad car accident. And you know there's nothing you can do because you already know. You know what's about to happen. It's about to be disastrous. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know how the hell got here. I'm here. My man, Constitution. What's up, brother? Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Put the one in if y'all really think that this dude, like literally, won fair and square. So I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it at all. I think it's all lies at this point of the game. I think it all lies, man. I mean, I tried to convince myself that it wasn't a lie, but at this point, it's definitely a lie. the you know, that press conference was so bad that you had literally seeing when you know CNN start talking about how fucked up you are. Oh, Ring Constitution finally joined the channel. Appreciate you, brother. When CNN start talking about how bad you are, man, that's not good. That's not good at all. They supposed to be your biggest supporters. Now I'm about to show some of the review by some of the critics in the business. Now I ain't gonna show no videos because I'm not gonna depress y'all with this shit because it's too funny. It really is. It's too funny to even it's too disastrous. It really is. It's too disastrous. So I decided I'm going to be the bigger person here and just read to y'all some of the comments for all the bullshit. Anytime, everybody that, and y'all shout out to Ringing Constitution. Y'all give Ringing Constitution a hand for joining. George, you definitely got it, brother. You just said the magic word. You got a wrench too. Join the company, baby. That's what we're doing. You support me, you getting wrenches. Now I'm going to share this video. Not video. I'm going to share what the mediocre are actually saying. Y'all put a one in the chat if you can still hear me. I want to make sure everybody can still hear me. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't. Thank you for joining, brother. Appreciate it, man. All day, every day. All right, y'all can still hear me. Big Al in the building. Big Al is one of my biggest supporters as well. Y'all give him a shout out too. Roger is my producer. Y'all definitely got any questions about what program I'm using, you can let me know. Today's program I'm using is Restream. It really sucks. I really like it. That's why I had upgraded the Melon app, but it's cool. I know I'm not using StreamYard. It's too expensive, and it just doesn't give me the features. So with that being said, we're going to make it work on this stream. You know, until I get that $1 million money, I will. But we're going to talk about what Dan Bongino said. I'm going to play all of Dan Bongino because that's my dog. I'm going to put some of the stuff he said, though, in between. But I'm going to let this play while he do his thing. So we're going to put this on there. We're going to let Dan take it away for us.
If you're over the age of 30 and struggling to lose weight, what you're about to discover will change your life. It involves no exercise, no calorie counting, and absolutely no fad diets. There's a powerful new 5-second loophole that is helping men and women effortlessly dissolve away 1.5 pounds of belly fat every 48 hours. This is not an exaggeration. The more you use it, the more the fat melts away. It's healthy, incredibly easy to do each and every morning, and takes less than 5 seconds to do. That's how.
Joining me now, Dan Bongino, the host of Unfiltered. You know, on nights like this, after events like this, you just want to talk to smart people. Dan, take the floor. What was your takeaway today?
Well, let's get to the good stuff in the speech first. Okay, done. Now let's get on to the actual speech, okay? Because there was no good stuff in that thing. I sat there painfully through 2+ hours of that.
I did too.
Begging that he would wrap up, right? So I could watch the 5 and not get screamed at by this guy on TV. Very important. This is critical. I mean this, being serious for a moment. I know I could be sarcastic, but the most damaging political narratives, Pete, for candidates, anyone else, politicians, are ones that they destroy some pre-existing notion you had of who that person was, right? Well, that works in the other direction, too. If you're a failure, and based on the polling, the majority of Americans right now think Biden's a failure, so that's their pre-existing notion now of who he is. What he wanted to do is change that and give a different narrative, okay? It works the other way, too. None of that happened. He did nothing in this speech, nothing.
First of all, that is not a thought. He is an absolute disgusting ass failure. When we think of Biden, we think of what? How can we say this? When we think of Biden, we think of the ongoing political joke of all time. How to get the most retarded acting ass person in office to actually run an amazing country to the ground and actually make a comedy sequence out of it at the same time. That's where we at. That's where we at. This guy is absolutely horrible. He really is. And he gets upset so easily when he gets asked basic questions. You know, like, I mean, you just can't, man. You just can't make this shit up. And it's disturbing. It really is. This is where the world has come to. This is why we get clowned at so much by these other countries. Because they're like, y'all really allow this jackass to run your country? This guy? Tapioca pudding eating ass Biden? Wow. You guys really going through a midlife crisis. Damn it. You're right, Anthony. They didn't give him enough ice cream and Oreos and warm fucking milk. This is the truth. They didn't do it. They told him, you got to go face the people today, buddy. You get your cookies and milk fucking later. Oh my God, I'm so fucking raw for this shit. I mean, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this shit up. It's just like seeing your granddaddy trying to get his hands on a big booty ass fucking stripper, and time when he touch it, he starts having a fucking stroke. This is real shit. This is what we're looking at in real time. Can't make this bullshit up, man. Let me continue with this shit. Yeah, it's awesome. Like I just told you, what you're seeing in real time with Joe Biden, if you want to see 2 hours of an old man would act if he had 2 big booty strippers in the room and he gave his and put his hands on their ass and he fucking started twitching and having a stroke, that's what you would see. That's Biden. in a nutshell. And let me tell you something. Y'all know I ain't lying. Look at Belize Killerman. She laughing her ass off. Belize, you know I ain't lying. Some of y'all women that follow me know that if you was in a room with Biden and you put on your best lingerie, this fool would have a stroke trying to touch you. That's how he is when he's up here trying to put out these speeches. It's like he having memories of that shit. Fucking sizzling the fuck out. Anyway, let's continue.
And believe me, I surf through various social media accounts to see what the blue checkmark brigade on the left is saying too. There's a couple acolytes kissing his butt because that's what they always do. But everyone else is kind of like, blah, 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 and the whole thing. I mean, think about it. Here's a couple of things. Here's some of the absurdities in this speech. He outperformed expectations. Wait, what?
Yes.
That's like saying, this fighter sucks so bad. We expected him to lose 30 seconds in the first round, Pete, and he made it 50. And everybody's taking.
Dan, I can say this a little bit better. I'm going to give you a better analogy since we're talking about the stuff that Biden seems like he's very professional with when it comes to, what's up, son, sexual harassment. So I'm going to put it in those adult terms. So if you have any children by you, please close their ears. It's like getting a bodybuilder. And he tells you as a woman that he is ready to go. He's going to give you the biggest that you ever had in your life. And you're like, okay, all right, okay, let's get this. And all of a sudden, when he goes and he shows his equipment, oh my God. Okay, don't panic. It's all right. It happens. And then when he goes to do what he needs to do, he's like, I know I'm the best and quickest guy you ever had. And you're looking at him like you're actually the worst, quickest guy I ever had. Oh my God. You can't make this shit up. Worst, quickest guy. Oh my Jesus. That's what it is. That's what he did. Oh my God. And whoever wrote that in his speech needs to be slapped. I'm serious. Whoever wrote that in his speech saying that they're doing the best ever, he needs to be slapped. I don't know who his writers are, his handlers. They need to be fired. He needs to get better handlers. I think he need to get those handlers like Ronald Reagan had before he went off. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Ronald Reagan. He was a cool dude. But his last year, I think he had dementia, but he didn't make it so obvious. I think he had handlers that was like, yo, this your last year player. You got to work this out. You can't be letting nobody know that your ass don't know who your wife is. So I think they made it. I think they probably made him do some mental exercises before he went and did those speeches, because it's crazy that 5 years later, that all of a sudden he my boy AJ. Oh, that's the best quote ever, AJ. Damn it, AJ. Woo! Y'all give a shout out for AJ for having the best comment ever. Damn it, dude. That was awesome. We needed that this morning. Oh my Jesus. This guy's a fucking tool, man. Cannot believe we're doing this. Yeah, his writer sucks, bro. I'm telling you, his writers actually suck. But we'll continue.
taking a victory lap. Like, man, this guy's great. He made it 20 seconds more than we thought. Outperformed expectations. Second, he has no apologies for Afghanistan. Listen, man, you know, you hosted the Patriot Awards in a very touching moment. I sat next to the table, those families who lost the 13 heroes. You know, I'd like to apologize for him saying you had no apologies. And one last one before I just throw it back to you. I'm trying to hijack your segment here, but inflation. His answer for inflation was downright hilarious. So inflation is more money printing fewer goods, right? A simple tautology, right?
Yes.
So his answer to that is, here's what we got to do, Pete. Let's print more money in the Build Back Worse plan, and that'll do it. And people are listening to this like, really? So a total failure of a speech.
Oh my God. That fool said print more money. Now, if you haven't learned the basics of economics and you're just coming into the conservative platform, don't you worry. I'm about to teach you something. Guess what happens when we as Americans print more money? I tell you what happens. When we print more money, the dollar bill, the exact dollar of the U.S. government goes extremely down. It devaluates. And with that being said, when we try to negotiate for goods and these other stuff that we're trying to get into the country, it's not going to work. We starts to become like what they call that place that we can't stand, Mexico. Start to become like Mexico. I don't think nobody wants to be that. By the way, everybody that just starting to follow me that's new, I'm on Twitch, Navy Vet 2K20, Navy Vet 2K20. I also have a conservative sports channel where I go in and don't give a shit about other people's feelings in sports. So anytime you want to hear that too on the sports side, come on over. We already almost at 500 follows, and we're still growing at a rapid rate. So this is what it is. But this sucks right here, man. This year 2, guys. Year 2. 2 more years of this shit. Year 2 of this jackass. God help me. Let's continue.
Yeah, and his solution was the Build Back Better plan that's never going to pass. I mean, there was never an answer. When he was asked about the 3 things he wants to do differently, I'm going to get out there more often and talk to the people. I'm going to bring in more experts like think tanks and editorial boards, and I'm going to get deeply involved in elections, which brings me to my next soundbite. He was asked about whether or not, if his so-called voting rights bill was not passed, will the 2022 midterm elections be fair? Here's what Joe Biden said.
Right.
Speaking of voting rights legislation, if this isn't passed, do you still believe the upcoming election will be fairly conducted and its results will be legitimate?
Well, it all depends on whether or not we're able to make the case to the American people that some of this is being set up to try to alter the outcome of the election.
So Dan, who's sowing doubt in our elections right now?
Great. Wait, that's a great point. But getting past it.
If you follow my streams that I have done, and I got damn near 900 of them, over 900. I've told you over and over again what they do. These Democrats, when they know, aka liberals, know they're not going to win, what do they start using? They use 2 things. Oh, my boy Al with the super chat. Al, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for supporting me, bro. I appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you. You know what that means, guys. I'm going to tell you what that means. They know they're about to lose. They know the narrative is not being sold anymore. So now they're trying to say, okay, if I say that this is racist, the racism narrative is not working. Then they'll go with the LBGTQ question mark narrative. And if that doesn't work, then they'll jump on the other train, which is now back to the voter situation. Oh, well, the votes is not going to work. They love saying that. It's how do they say that thing? Damn it. I say it all the time. Oh yeah, they say it's not gonna be fair. It's not gonna be fair. I'm scared. All this stuff. They do it every time. So I wasn't even surprised them saying nothing like that. I wasn't at all. I wasn't surprised. All right, man, that's problem 0% liberal. Don't feel bad, man. My kids is home with me. I'm already doing that. Oh, it's going to get worse. Did you know that they had already a report about inflation about to get worse? I'll catch you later, 0% liberal. I'll tell you how it's going to get worse. And shout out to my boy, Angry Conservative. I was on his broadcast yesterday. Y'all support my boy. He is really trying to get himself out there. He got some pretty good content. He getting there. I like his stuff. And I support, because he support me, I'm definitely going to support him. So, check his stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said before, he's just a good countryman that's trying to get the word out, But get back to what I'm saying. We already see this happening. This was going to come. Now, the stacking up for your pantry, like I'm going to put that reply back on the screen here. What Belize is saying is correct. You need to stack up your pantry. Because if you do not stack up your pantry at this point of the game, you could find yourself in a world of shit because inflation is getting higher and higher. We see it all the time. Look at what's going on with Amazon in the train situation in LA. I didn't report on that because shout out to ABL and Greg, aka Black Conservative Perspective. Y'all, I don't know what is up with Black Conservative Perspective. This man's got an eye for finding the right shit to report on. He is like, I ain't gonna lie, he like the roadmap blueprint for what we mostly wind up reporting on. Cause the dude just do it. I mean, he do it. He just do it. And I appreciate him for that, man. Trying to get him back on the show again. He done been on the show about 4 or 5 times, man. Greg is just an awesome guy. I mean, I know he's busy now because I know that since he's been really putting it down on YouTube, he's been really getting a lot of people that wants to really talk with him because he really knows his shit. And so shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. So, yeah, you're right. It'll be a good idea to grow a garden, all that stuff. We're going to have to go old school because inflation is about to. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you saying that, brother. That really makes me feel good. That really does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to you, AJ. I love when you say fuck your body, man, or something crazy. I really do. I really, really do. Let's get back to what he said. Yeah, man. It's off the chain right now.
That which is so obvious it should slam America in the face. The Democrats and the media, oh my gosh, how dare anyone question election results ever? You can't do that. It's heresy. Everybody should be put in prison and hung by your toes for even mentioning it. And yet Joe Biden just did that. And of course, media sounds. But beyond that, here's the real kind of almost tragically comical portion of this whole thing is The Democrats have never accepted the results of an election they don't like. You doubt me? Just go to a search engine, anyone at home, and put Bush v. Gore. They still think Al Gore won the popular vote in Florida. He never won one single recount. I guarantee you there are Democrats who still believe that. They still think Vladimir Putin was giving Donald Trump back rubs and they colluded to win the 2016 election, and that Hillary should be president. Stacey Abrams thinks she's running for re-election as governor of Georgia. So, you know, forgive me the moral outrage when Republicans say, you know what? That you suppress that Hunter Biden story. It's super weird. Before the election, it would have changed outcomes based on polling. So we're going to ask some questions, and then you guys screaming and yelling at us on the left. How dare you question elections? We're going to reserve all that for Joe Biden today. We're only going to let him question elections.
It's amazing. Not to mention, it's so true. You go down the entire list. They build up a straw man of their opponents to demonize them. And this was the guy who was going to unite us. We don't have time for the clip, Dan, but he went on to attempt to compliment Mitt Romney, which says a lot of things anyway. But when Mitt Romney was a presidential candidate, it was Joe Biden who said they're going to put you all back in chains. I mean, this is a partisan guy who picks his moment, and in this point, I mean, it's all a fraud.
Yeah, Pete, listen, I was an agent on George W. Bush's detail when there were code pinkers out there going, you know, you murdered you're a murderer, you're a killer. And then all of a sudden, Donald Trump gets in office and they're like, we didn't really think Bush was so bad. Now the guy, again, who told people Romney was going to put him back in chains, who Harry Reid went on the Senate floor and accused of basically financial crimes, lying on his tax returns. Now Mitt Romney's some kind of, hero. He's to be beatified in sainthood. I mean, come on, man. Just have some principles. Show some dignity on the left once in a while.
Yeah, we were told we might see Joe 2.0. Man, if that's Joe 2.0, the White House has got some serious problems tonight. Dan Bongino, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, buddy.
So guys, the moral of the story is that Joe Biden, which I'm about to pull up again so we can get a real good look at this guy. Give me 1 second so I can wrap this up. Because I want to make sure I do his picture justice. So I want to make sure I get this jackass in the light of day. I'll give me one moment here and I can share this while I talk my shit. Give me 1 second, guys, if I can get this stuff out of my way. This is just a perfect example of what we've been saying about this asshole for the longest. He's not certified to save or to even preserve our country. He's not. This man has done everything that the people that actually hate what America stands for just to protect his own skin. And look what it has led us to. A complete disaster. He has let us down over and over and over again. We had someone who was there that didn't give two shits about recognition, that cared about trying to protect America and put America first. But what did we do? We went up here and got in our little fields and said, oh no, he's too mean. Oh no, he has too much orange hair. Oh no, I don't like how he talked to the reporter because she's a woman of color. Newsflash. That's what we needed. Someone with fucking balls. Now all we got is somebody who's wanting to know when is the next round of chocolate chip cookies and Oreos are coming in to the White House. He's a walking resident. He's not a president. He's a fucking resident. And he absolutely sucks ass. Inflation is rising while we speak. I won't be surprised by the time the summer hits. Everything that was in the grocery stores goes from 6% almost to 10% in inflation with regular groceries. I won't be surprised that when you go and get any kind of stuff fresh from the market, like seafood by the pound, it's going to be horrendous. Do you know, just for me to get crab legs by the pound for my kid went from $25 a pound to now that motherfucker is $32 a pound? $32 a pound for crab legs. And it used to be 20 to 25. And their justification is, well, you guys got all that are upset because you have to spend the money that we gave you to survive. No, the money you gave us was supposed to help us get things within reason, not to use it all up. This just goes to show you how disturbing it is. I got people in my family that get food stamps due to the fact of the matter they have disabled people, and due to the fact of the matter that, you know what I'm saying, they really got people in their household that are disabled and they, you know, get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they do because they have to use that government insurance, because that insurance is a lot cheaper than paying out of pocket because of the ailments of what the family member has. And yeah, they gave them extra money on food stamps, an extra grand that they usually are $1,200 a month, but that's just to really balance out the high food costs because nobody knows how long inflation is going to continue to rise. And I'm just telling y'all the damn truth. So if anybody follows me that is getting food stamps, and there's nothing wrong with that, if you get it because you're in a bad situation or because you got a you know child that's disabled, shit, listen, I had to use it last year, food stamps. I'm not saying a lie. I had to because of my child. My child is disabled. It is what it is. I have to get it because at the time, because of the fact of the matter, he's on the insurance that helps him keep his medicine and keeps him stable because we can't afford psycho meds. Those psycho meds are fucking expensive. I don't have $500 a pop to get his medication. But we use at the time to get fruits and vegetables. We did all that to keep my kids healthy, my wife healthy. Now I've seen people get stamps, and I mean every day, every time they get them, they get some of the stupidest shit. Shout out to ABL. ABL was the first YouTuber to ever talk about that, about the food stamp situation and what he has seen. And listen, I'm not judging anybody that gets stamps and get stuff in their card or whatever to live. Look, if you're the type of person you got to eat junk food all the time, that's on you. I mean, I wouldn't be that type of person, but that's on you. It's done like that. But he had a valid point. If you when you go out here and you got to rely on the government for that type of assistance on a regular basis, you need to at least try to put some healthy choices in your life, in your diet, because it will help you. And also, too, it will save you money in the long run. Yes, it may sound like it's expensive, but it will definitely save you in the long run. And I've seen people that get on stamps, and let me tell you, don't buy nothing healthy at all. Like, I'm not down. Like, if you got a salmon, you know what I'm saying, because that's part of your diet, that's fine. But if you got, you know, some shrimp, okay, everybody eats shrimp from time to time, it's whatever. But what we talk about when people go crazy with stamps is when you going up here and you doing like, okay, low country crab boils every fucking weekend. Oh man, I got $2,000 worth of stamps. We gonna spend like $400 on seafood every fucking month. What? That's too much. Now you just being retarded. Or you get stamps, and instead of you know, investing in maybe a family roast in the wintertime to keep everybody warm and eat something hearty and healthy, you up here buying fucking steak ribeyes and putting them on the grill every weekend. That's reckless. That's reckless spending. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, that's the stuff that ABL and all of us was and a lot of us as YouTubers talk about conservative wise. When you get the stamps, that's what you need to look at. Don't be that guy. Don't be that crazy person. Or, you know what I'm saying, kids, you know, you got a house full of young kids, instead of getting healthy stuff like alternatives like a Gatorade or a light sugary juice or something like that, or some water packets and stuff to put in the drinks for the kids, and lots of water and lots of nutritious snacks, you know what I'm saying, like a granola bar and stuff like that. Don't be getting their asses fucking ice cream and popsicles and shit all the time. And that's another reason why we as Americans are so obese in a lot of things, because we get gluttonous. We act like we can't control ourselves. We get food, we go nuts sometimes. But, you know, this is just an example that I'm trying to put out there to everybody, that at this time of the game, you got to think reasonable, because this inflation ain't slowing down no time soon. Because ships are still stuck out there on the West Coast. Amazon packages are getting lost on the West Coast. So what you think else going to happen soon? When you think that when you go on Amazon and you go to get your favorite item, that item used to be a certain price and it goes up damn near 50%. It's going to fuck you up. Oh, man. No, I heard about that. I ain't that old, but my mama told me about that. Yep, common sense go a long way, brother. I tell that to everybody. Common sense goes a long way. And it does. It really does. And I got that from my granddad. My granddad used to tell me that all the time. Boy, common sense go a long way. He said, you might not be the smartest motherfucker in the room, but if you got common sense, you beating everybody. You ahead of everybody. Oh, shit. Yeah, organic is pretty good. Organic is pretty good. I love organic stuff. The thing about organic is it's just hard to come by because everybody likes it, but it do last longer. It really does. Exactly. Now watch this. See, listen, if I get a 70-inch TV, you just believe my bills is paid and I don't put myself in a position where I'm good. And if I get a computer, it's going to be for me to stream for y'all. That's all it's going to be for my business. So, you know, that's just what it is. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all know we are doing shout outs now. So you need to email me if you got somebody that's got a birthday, that's got a anniversary that follows me, any of that stuff, email me and I will give them a shout out on the channel, okay, when I first do my stream. Second thing, please subscribe to the Crime Stories channel, also the All American Sports channel as well, and this channel too. I still do my conservative stuff over there on the sports side. I break what I think of sports latest situation on NFL, NBA, and also on the current climate of some of the controversial stuff that is being said on sports that nobody want to talk about. Let's see what else we got going on in those channels. Let's see. Trying to think of anything else. Oh yeah, please go to Locals. I can act a fool over there. All right, definitely go to Locals. There will be some guests coming on soon. I'm gonna try to get some type of guest on this weekend. I'm gonna have to reach out to my people and see who's busy and who's not. If I can do something Sunday, I don't know about Sunday. I talked to the wife because I know Saturday I'm just gonna be showing y'all the Low Country Boil. If y'all want to see us get down and do the Low Country Boil, y'all need to sign up as members because it's gonna be probably a members only stream. A members only stream. Okay, a members only stream. So you need to join that. I don't mind. Yes, I'm on Rumble. Let me put that. If you want to find me on Rumble, I'm J News and Views. J News and Views on Rumble. The letter J, News and Views. Okay, that's my calling on Rumble. J News and Views. So, and it's also on the description down below. So go down there, holler at your boy on Rumble. Join me. This broadcast won't be on Rumble. I will possibly put this broadcast who think I need to put this on the podcast? Because I already put some stuff on the podcast this week. Who think this would be a good episode for the podcast? If it's a good episode for the podcast, I'll put it on the podcast. If y'all think y'all want it on here, I'll put it on here. And on my podcast, look me up. I'll post a link. All right, hold on. Let me try to see if I can find a Rumble link on my shit. Hold on.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, son? I'm still streaming. Almost done. Oh, yeah. Everybody said happy birthday.
Well, thanks to everyone who said happy birthday.
My son said thank y'all for everybody that said happy birthday. He appreciate y'all. He said his party's going to be lit.
Oh, it's going to be lit, all right.
I'm gonna try to order the cooker today. I tried to do it earlier, but I couldn't have because I had to pay bills. So
that's all good.
It'll be here.
All right.
It'll be here.
I trust you. Uh-huh.
Here y'all. Here it is, Belize. Here's my Rumble. I'm pinning it right now. All right, Belize, come to the next stream. All right, thank you, brother. Yeah, I need all the support on Rumble too. We trying to grow over there too. Hey, listen, I want to tell y'all something else too, guys. Oh, Belize, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to tell y'all something else before I jump out of here. For y'all married men out there, I just found some information out. I didn't even know this. I heard this from one of the channels I follow, for one of the men channels.
Yeah.
Be careful with these ladies that come in your inbox for Instagram, Twitter, and all that, talking about they like you and all this shit. They're doing. There's a thing going around now that these women are causing all kinds of chaos in people's lives. So what they do is, if you go and answer them back and say, hey, I'm into you, here's my number, or a picture to them, they use that as evidence to either A, blackmail you, or B, a lot of times they'll look at your profile, and if they see you have a wife or a girlfriend, and they see that y'all have, or fiance, and y'all taking pictures together, and you tag them on Instagram, they will take that same, go to that same lady, your girl, tell her some bullshit, make her think that you're out here doing something wrong, and then try to set you up. So y'all be careful with that. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with that. And another thing I want to put out there, last thing to be careful about on emails, and then I'm out. If y'all get any emails, women or men, that says that, yeah, I'm with you on that too, Luke Obama. Another thing too, if y'all women especially get an email talking about they want you to model for what is that stuff called? Ralph Lauren, Saint Laurent, and all that stuff, is possibly a human trafficking setup. What they do is they'll get you all riled up. They'll tell you that they'll even use the real people name that work for the company, real photographers. They'll get your information. They'll send you a check. Okay. And when they send you the check winds up being a bad check. It winds up bouncing because they done stole somebody's checking information and the check is hot. You know what I mean? So if you mess around and you do cash it and you reach back out to them, they'll say some stuff like, it's your fault. You the one that cashed it, so you're responsible, and leave you holding the bag. Or even that, if you find out it's fraudulent, they'll try to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever they can to get you to meet up with them and make you feel like it's all your fault. It's crazy, man. But that's what they've been doing lately. So y'all get that stuff ignored. I got one 2 days ago, and I went and I researched it, and I found out what it's about. And I was like, man, bump that. You ain't gonna have me in no human trafficking situation. They're doing that to boys and men. So be careful. So anyway, guys, I love y'all. Take care of yourself. I'll be on later to report about an NFL player that got arrested. And let's put it to you this way. He gave the women a sight to see. I will probably report that on my crime on all three of the platforms. So have y'all something to laugh about. Please like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.